welcome back to my channel. So today I have decided to do a storytime video. I have been seeing these videos all over YouTube and I've even watched a few and they are so entertaining and just interesting. So I decided to share a story of my own with you guys. So just really quick, I want to do a disclaimer before I get into this story. So the events that I'm about to go over occurred about 3 years ago. So in no way or shape or form does these events reflect the person who I am now, which is a mature young lady. So please don't pass judgment on me. In no way, shape, or form am I promoting violence at all, because violence is never the answer. I'm just gonna share a story with you guys. So today I'm going to be sharing the story, the time I got jumped. Now, unfortunately, this is not the first time I've had a confrontation in my life, nor is it the first time I've been jumped. But anyway, that's neither here or there. So let's get into this one particular story. So basically, it was me and about 3 of my friends. We were all stationed together. They were my battle buddies. We were all in the same battalion. And it was like Friday night. We had a long week. We wanted to go out to the bar and just have a few drinks and just chill. So we did that and we ended up having a really nice night. I had drove that night. So when we were done, we were just walking to my car and we had decided that none of us wanted to drive because we had all had a few drinks. And, you know, being in the military, DUIs are just not the business and they are just never worth it. So we decided that we didn't want to drive. So there they had this really cool organization where basically it was kind of like Uber, but not really like Uber. Basically, you call this hotline and you tell them your destination that you need to get picked up, and they'll send out a driver who will come pick you up and will come pick you up and drive you back to your destination in your car and park it for you. So we called the hotline and we were waiting for our driver to come get us. So while we were in the parking lot, you know, just chilling, talking about everything, whatever, we see like this group of girls just coming to the parking lot and they're like lit. They like, you know, yelling, arguing, and then the next thing I know, I just see them beating the shit out of this young man, like just beating the crap out of him. Like all 3 girls beating this one guy terribly. So I can't remember how the guy got away, but he got away somehow. So next thing you know, the girls just had a fight. So they rowdy, they turned up. So they all in the middle of the parking lot like, yeah, anybody want to fight? They can fight us. You got a problem? What's up? Just, you know, being belligerent and annoying. So one of the girls comes up to us and you could clearly tell she was drunk. So I didn't really pay her no mind. So she's just talking, I guess, about what happened with her girlfriends and the guy. I don't know. So my one friend who was with me now, she's a really short girl. She's like 4'11", 5 feet. She's really small. And not to mention, she's not a really confrontational or fighting type of individual. So she was just, and she had a lot to drink that night too. So she was just looking at the girl while the girl was talking to her. She just looking at like, why is you over here? Just giving her that type of look like what is you, like, what do you want? Like, what are you over here? The fuck, you know? Kind of like that. So I guess the girl peeped that my friend was looking at her sideways. So she just all in her face, like, you got a problem? What's up? What's up? Just, you know, all in her face. So I'm just telling the girl, like, look, chill out. We don't want no problems. You need to go about your business. We good over here. Because we were all in the military. And therefore, if we were to get arrested because something was to happen, like, we would be in a lot of trouble. Like, we would be in a lot of trouble. Like, the police would come, they would call out commander, and it just would not have ended well. So what I was trying to do was diffuse the situation. I'm like, look, you need to go about your business. She don't want to fight you. Chill out, you know? So that didn't really calm the girl down. She was still trying to go at my friend. And at this minute, sorry guys. And at this point, you could tell my friend didn't really want any problems. So I kind of felt like the girl was taking advantage of the situation, and she could tell like, oh, she not about that, you know, and was just really, you know, being a bully at that point. And me personally, I don't really like bullies. I was bullied when I was in elementary school, and bullies just irk my soul. I just don't like it. So at this moment, I'm irritated. So I'm like, look, you need to go ahead. Like, you all in her face. It's clear she don't want to fight. Like, you want to fight somebody, what's up? Because I'm just irritated. I'm like, you're not about to be bullying. Like, I'm just protective of my friends, I guess, so much to my fault, you know, to a fault, you know what I mean? So now she's, you know, trying to come at me. So my friend just holding me back like, chill, Jazz, like, you know, we don't need to do this, chill out. So I'm like, all right. So next thing I know, this girl jumps on the hood of my car and she's bouncing on it like what you gonna do? You ain't gonna do nothing. Now mind you guys, this girl, she was a heavy set girl. Like she had to have been over 200 pounds. So I'm just like livid. She's like jumping on my vehicle. I'm like, if she put a dent in my hood, I'm about to end her life. So I'm just furious because mind you, the car she's jumping on, that's like my first car payment car. So I'm just like looking at the situation like, I pay for this every month. You're not going to disrespect me. Now, I'm not a violent person at all, but disrespect just is one of the things that just ticks me off. So at this moment, I'm just feeling like she's disrespecting me. This is my vehicle. So all I see is red and I'm just livid. So as soon as I get like a gap of, you know, opportunity, I go for it and I go in beast mode, like beast mode, y'all. And I like straight Holly home this hoe. So all I know is, next thing I know, I am taking under in the most deadliest headlock I have ever been in my life, y'all. Like, let me tell you, I almost was seeing stars. Like, I guess it was her friend, another girl who was with her. She came behind me and just put me in like the most deadliest headlock I've ever been in my life. So meanwhile, while I am being choked, I'm just thinking, where the F are my friends? Where are my friends? So I'm in this headlock for at least a minute and I'm just thinking like, where the heck are my friends? I'm trying to, you know, stand up for you and protect you, and I'm out here getting jumped by these girls. So next thing you know, I get out of the headlock and the police are coming. So at this point, I'm furious. I'm just furious at the whole situation, and my friends are just like, calm down, the police are here. And I'm just like, no, they jumped me, I want to press charges. I'm like going off, and it was to the point where the police was like, look, if you don't calm down, we're gonna have to arrest you. So I take a deep breath. I take a deep breath and I calm down and I talk. So I breathe basically. So basically the police just decided, hey, you guys, nobody wants to press charges. All right, good. You guys go the way y'all going and you guys go to with your ride. So our driver finally comes at this point. So we get in the car and I didn't even really speak for the whole ride there because I just felt like I'm sitting up here trying to protect, you know, you, and I didn't even get your help out there. You know what I mean? So me and Marco weren't stationed together. So I tell him about the situation and he is so furious because he's like, Jasmine, why are you hanging out with people like that? They couldn't even help you. Not to mention, you know, you acting out of your character. Fighting ain't cute, you know what I mean? Especially when you have a lot to lose. So he was just really upset with me for the longest, and to this day, I don't really talk to those people. So yeah, but anyway, that's my story. I know there's a lot of people out there who have had confrontations, and yeah, it happens to the best of us. What I can say is, learning from previous experiences, it's never worth it. Violence isn't worth it. If you can refrain from it, do so, because it's just not worth it. And then don't put yourself in positions to where you're going to be left out in the open. And that's what I did to myself. I put myself in a position to where I'm trying to stand up for this person and I'm the one who gets, you know, into the altercation, and I'm left out there just by myself, you know? So it's never worth it, guys. Yeah, so there's my story. I hope you guys enjoyed it or found some entertainment from it. That's all I have to say. If you guys like the video, thumbs up. If not, it's okay. But yeah, I'll see you guys on my next video. See ya.
Don't know if you got a girl. Don't mean to disrespect, but all of you rule my world.